excessive of you probably have worked that out by now, but I'm also very ably assisted by Daniel Secatore. He's on the live stream at the moment. He's been assisting with any questions and queries throughout the campaign. I'm sure this extends through the auction as well, so if you do need any help with your bidding, just feel free to approach Daniel. He's a delightful young man, and I'm sure he'll be happy to help. We also have Christian Plummer here, who's come here from Caulfield South. He's our Caulfield South expert, lives and breathes everything Caulfield South. He sells a lot of property there if that's where you reside and are considering selling. And also Stanley Lynn, who's the genius in our organisation. He's got a degree in engineering, he's studied to be an actuary. He's the most overqualified real estate agent in the history of the world, but he's here to help, and he's also fluent in Mandarin and Cantonese. So if you do need help with your bidding, put your hand up. We're all here to help you. My vendors inside there are very nervously awaiting the outcome of the auction. I'm sure a big day for any vendor, but we've had an extraordinary campaign here, which is of no great surprise to me. This is probably one of the best one-bedrooms we've ever had the good fortune of selling. We sell the vast majority of one-bedroom apartments in this area, and usually what happens is we see the buyers come through with their checklist, and on the top of the checklist they sort of have their must-haves. You know, is it over 50 square metres? Because that's what the bank told me I've got to have. You know, does it have a bathroom that's not off the bedroom so that, you know, my guests don't have to walk through my bedroom to go to the bathroom? Does it have a hallway entrance? Does it have some outdoor space? These are sort of the must-haves, and then you get into the would-like-to-haves. Like, does it have a courtyard? Does it have gas cooking? Is it renovated? Is it north-facing? All these. Does it have great storage? Is it a non-stacker car park? Is it in a boutique block? And this is the one that just ticks all the boxes. So if you are here today and you're intending on bidding, I do wish you the best of luck, but encourage you to dig deep, give it your absolute best, because they are few and far between finding one-bedrooms of this calibre, and certainly if you have to pay that little bit extra, you'll get to the auction. The auction allows vendor bids. The words I'll use when I put in a bid in for the vendor, I'll say vendor bid, and only I, as the auctioneer, can do that. The vendors have a reserved price. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, provides fines for anyone attempting to prevent anyone from bidding, but we certainly can't do that with social distancing, so don't go tackling anyone, stopping them bidding. But lastly and most importantly, this contract is my hammer. Once it hits my hand and I say sold, we are sold. We don't entertain any late bids. So part of your strategy here today is to come in right at the last minute, make sure it's clear, make sure it's obvious, I can see and hear you, because as I said, once this hits my hand and I say sold, we are sold. So that's the contract, they're the rules. You've all had the opportunity to view the property, walk yourself back through it. Hallway entrance, as I said, huge living area, great bedroom and bathroom size, storage in the bedroom runs the entire length of the wall. It really does have everything, and of course the piece of resistance is that north-facing courtyard, which is basically like an extra room. It's enormous. It floods every room with natural light, and certainly during the days of isolation, you'll be very happy to have such great outdoor space you can get into. Most of the one-bedrooms you start suffering a bit from cabin fever, but that's definitely not the case here. And whether you're looking to buy a one-bedroom flat or a block of land or a period home, we always say you pay for the things you cannot change. And when you're looking at apartments, you can't change location, you're never going to change internal size, and you're never going to change orientation. And the last thing is you're not going to change how many are in the block. So this is not a modern build like you'll see in, well, down this street in Glen Huntly Road, 160 apartments going up. There's only 11. And you can see the way the property is presented. You're with like-minded people who care about their apartments, and certainly it's a lot nicer to see not mattresses out the front like you will when there's huge blocks of 160 plus, you know, of your closest friends living next to you. But also location here, walking to Ormond Transport, walking to shops, walking to schools, you name it, you've got it. Everything is at your doorstep here. Northern orientation, which is the preferred, it really does have it all. Have I missed anything, Daniel? Yeah, I think they're ready for me to kick it off. I can see a few eyes rolling, so I'll hand it over to you. We've been quoting the property onwards of $400,000. Perhaps anyone likes to start me off in that region, show you competition, you mean business. Over to you. Where are we going to go? Usually the quietest part of the auction. It's footy's back. I can't imagine they've all just come out just to watch an auction for their entertainment. I'm happy to see a start around 400, which is where we've been starting the quote. Otherwise I can start it, but it's always nice to start on a genuine bid. Well, I will start it off. I'll start it on the vendor bid of $400,000 and I'll take a rise of 10. I can't be gentler than that, so it's at $400,000 with me on a vendor bid, and I'll take a rise of 10, round me out to 410 if you like. At $400,000, it's with me. Vendor bid and I'll take a ride to 10 at 410 and welcome to the auction. We have some gifts, we sure do. Enjoy the Woodards candle. At $410,000, welcome to the auction. I'll take another ride at 10 and round me out to 420. At $410,000, now fairly bid, knows value at 410 and I'll take another 10. At $410,000, round me out to 420 if you like. At 410 now. At $410,000, round me out to 420 now if you like. At $410,000. At $410,000, should all have your hands up at this point, I would have thought. At $410,000 and I'll take another rise of 10. At 410 now. At $410,000, round me out to 420 now if you like. At 420 and welcome. I'm out of gifts, sorry. At 420. At 420, come back at 430 if you like. At 420 now, can I say 430? Come back quickly, show your strength. At 430, can I say? At $420,000 now. At 430, can I say? At $420,000, I'll take another 10 if you like. At $420,000 now, I've got some competition, no surprise, great profit. At $420,000, I'll take 10 if you like now. At 420. At $420,000, take another 10 anyway. At $420,000 now. At $420,000, calling it down. At $420,000, first call at $420,000. Second call now at $420,000. I'll take 10 at the moment. Why don't you give me 430? I'm not going to sell it to you for that, so there's no real risk. At $420,000, I'll take 430 if you like. At $420,000 now, I'll take 10. At $420,000, round me out to 430 anyway. At $420,000, at 430, well done. At 430, 440, can I say? At 430, come back quickly. At 400, you didn't come here to give me one bid, did you? Surely not. At 430, at $430,000, take another 10. At $430,000, calling it down. At $430,000, take 10 anywhere if you like. At $430,000, first call at 430. Second call now at $430,000. Third and final call at $430,000. Are we out? Are we done? Are we silent at $430,000? Calling it down. First call at 430. Here you go, Ben. Yeah. 440. Welcome to the auction. At $440,000 back against you, give me 450. At $440,000 now, 450 can I say? At 440 now, but 450 is better. At $440,000, can I take another 10? At $440,000, you've got a bit more competition, but I'm not surprised. At $440,000, great property. At $440,000, take 10 if you like. At $440,000, take another 10. At $440,000, first call now. Haven't forgotten about you. Come in with 10 if you like. Second call at $440,000. Third and final call at $440,000. All out, all done. Silent you are now at $440,000. First call. Second call now. Third and final call at $440,000. All out, all done, all silent at $440,000. Ladies and gentlemen, just excuse me while we seek further instructions. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Just confirming the bid at $440,000. If there is no further bidding, we will be passing the property and dealing directly and only with this buyer. So if you have any interest and it's above this level, now is the most important part of the auction for you. Because if we do not get any further bidding, we will pass the property in and we'll deal exclusively with this buyer at the vendor's reserve. So what happens is she'll come inside, have a seat, find out exactly what the vendor will sell at, and then she can make an educated decision. She'll say, you know what, that's pretty fair and reasonable and I'll buy it, or you're dreaming, see you later. But either way, she gets that information and she makes an educated decision. While if you are here and you have interest, you have to wait, stand out the front and cross your fingers and hope to hell that she doesn't buy it. So if you have interest, now's your moment. Put your hand up, have the property passed into you, you come inside and you deal exclusively with us at the vendor's reserve. You have first chance to say yay or nay before all of your competition. I can't be clearer than that. There is no point standing out here sending me a text message saying you'll pay $500. We can't deal with you. Unless you are the person who we pass the property into, we cannot deal with you at all, and we will only deal with the highest bidder. And at this stage, this buyer has that option of $440,000. So I'll put it back to you. But if there is no further bidding, I'll be passing the property in and dealing only and exclusively with this buyer here. So at $440,000, I'll take $5 and help you get back involved. At $440,000, I'll be calling it down, passing the property in and dealing only and directly with this buyer here. At $440,000, I'll call it down now, I'll take $5 and help you get back in front, put yourself in the box next to buy. At $440,000, I'll call it down now. First call at $440,000. Second call now at $440,000 at $445. At $450 can I say? At $445 can I say $450 now? They've taken that right away from you, but you can take it back. At $445, at $450 can I say? I can? Surely I can. At $445. At $445,000, give me another $5 and come with me and say $450. At $445. At $445,000 now, I'll take another $5 if you like. At $450 can I say? Nice round number. At $445. At $445,000, I'll call it down, passing it in, and now dealing directly with this buyer here and all their backup. At $450. At $455 can I say? Are you sure? At $450 now. At $450,000, calling it down, passing the property in and dealing only with this buyer here. At $450,000 now. First call at $450,000. Second call now at $450,000. Third and final call at $450,000. All out. Done. Silent you are at $450,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be passing the property in and dealing only with this buyer. If you do have interest, you're welcome to wait. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunny Saturday. Thank you. Come on inside. Put some of